Ninjago has made a variety of dragon heads from moulded to brick built, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at them starting from 2011 working all our way to 2023. So the first dragon head we're going to be taking a look at came out all the way back in 2011, and it is the classic moulded dragon head. As you can see, it was attached via a large ball joint piece which made it can rotate quite easily on the dragon. I only have J, but there was a slightly different head mould for Cole and the golden dragon, but obviously I don't have that so I can't take a look at it. There's these pins on the side where chains can be attached, and then also as you can see there is this giant this moulded piece in the middle where you can actually put these ball pieces in. I know it's the wrong colour, but it's the only one I have this size, and it just shoots down like that. That piece is probably lost forever, but I've also noticed the new dragon energy cores also fit in the mouth from the dragon. It just opens a bit wider, and they can also be shot, but just not as far as the other ball. As you can see, it mainly consists of two parts. Obviously the upper jaw, which has really nice printing on, and then the lower jaw, which still has printing on, just a lot less advanced than the top piece. It is really large. Comparing it to a minifigure, as you can see, it is a huge head, but obviously the dragons were quite big in the show. But yeah, I think it is a great start for the moulded dragon heads. The next dragon heads we're going to be taking a look at are brick built heads. Now these were first made in 2014 for the Ninjago mech dragon, and were used, well, as you can see, all the way up to 2020 I believe was the last brick built dragon head for Wu's Battle Dragon. But yeah, they were used on a variety of dragons. The three I've got that include brick built heads is Jay's Lightning Dragon from 2016, Wu's Battle Dragon from 2020, Kai's Fire Dragon Polybag from 2016 as well. I also have Jay's Cyber Dragon, but I actually took that set apart recently. That one also included a brick built head. Yeah, so as you can see here they are. They all are really nice, as you can see. I think it is able to get a lot more detail, as you can see with the J head here, with loads of sticker detailing, like transparent pieces, teeth pieces, all look really nice. Wu's Battle Dragon's head is a good one, as I believe it got loads of detail in such a small build. As you can see, comparing it to a minifigure, it's basically the same height as one, and you can see it's got the right amount of detailing. And obviously Kai's Fire Dragon's nothing much, it's just a small head, like just a bit smaller than Wu's Battle Dragon, but it was only a polybag. Now I do think brick built heads were quite nice for the time, but I do think moulded heads were better, are a lot better still. So let's move on to the next lot. The next dragon head we're going to be taking a look at is kind of a mixture between the two, and it is actually a brick built and moulded head all in one. Now this head isn't actually complete for the build from the actual set. I think it is mostly complete. I think it's just missing a few gold pieces, so I do apologise about that. But yeah, this is from the Green Ninja Mech Dragon. So take the head off of that. Oh, just ripped a piece off. Just grab that for a second. Okay, so yeah, here it is. Now I think it is really nice. As you can see, it does use a ratchet joint, which makes it a bit more awkward to pose, not as good as the other one. But yeah, as you can see, opening the mouth, this bottom piece is almost completely moulded, just with a few bricks in there. And then obviously this bit here towards the end is moulded. But I think these put together make a really nice combination of just parts all put together. I think it looks really nice, as you can see, with all the moulded pieces. They even use banana pieces here. And I think just put on the dragon makes it look a lot nicer, as you can see there. The next dragon heads we're going to be taking a look at is what I'm calling the Legacy dragon heads. As well, these were, I think, they were both used on Legacy dragons, which used the original dragon headpiece that we showed off at the start of the video. And we've obviously got one for Kai here and one for Lloyd here. So let's take the heads off so we can compare them. So yeah, as you can see here they are. They but only use two pieces. You've got the top piece and then the jaw piece. They both use the exact same jaw piece, as you can see here, which I think does look really nice. As you can see, I do think the Kai one does look better, as it does have a bit more detailing on, and I think it just looks scarier as a dragon. Lloyd's actually did include a stud shooter in the mouth, but I lost it, so I don't know where it's gone. But yeah, I think the dragon heads do look really nice all together. And then I do think for the Kai one, it is a bit small, which I do think it is a bit strange how the original dragon head was massive and then this one is actually looking a bit small on the dragon. But the Lloyd one I think fits quite nicely onto the golden dragon from Legacy. But yeah, so I think these are definitely some of the best dragon heads but not the best dragon heads, which we are going to take a look at now. And finally, the most common dragon head piece that I have is what I'm calling the Evo dragon head pieces. And this is because these dragon head pieces have been mainly used on Evo dragons, but they've also been used on others. But that's why I'm calling them the Evo dragon heads. Now obviously there are loads of dragons that use this headpiece, as you can see here. So I'm going to take them all off and then show you them in detail. So as you can see, I've laid out all the heads here. And let's take a look going from left to right. The Overlord dragon head doesn't really fit into the same style as all the other heads, but the reason I've included it here is the jungle dragon uses the same upper jaw as this dragon and the same lower jaw as the water dragon and quite a few others, so that's the reason I'm just including it here. And I think it is a really nice headpiece. As you can see, the yellow teeth and the eyes on there, I think it all looks really good when put together. So now there's this head, which I'll just take both of the water dragons here. As you can see, they both include water detailing on the top. One's a lot more detailed than the other, because obviously this is like a £50 set and this was like a £20 set, so obviously this one's got more value in. But I think they both do look good. As you can see, this also shows off the two different connection versions. You've got the plate, which doesn't look as good, and then you've got the Technic arms, or like robot arms from Star Wars, which looks a lot better, like so. And they both do. All dragons normally have something built on the top, but nothing built on the bottom. This is the crystallized dragonoid head. I included it because obviously it's the same upper jaw piece, but no lower jaw other than these two like crystal pieces. But yeah, this top jaw is a really nice piece. I think it should have been used on a real dragon. Then you've got the golden ultra dragon from crystallized. You've got Cole's head using two of the same pieces like that. Zane's using this the upper jaw piece from the lightning dragon, and then obviously the lower jaw piece, the Cole one as well. The Kai one is just the most basic one, I'd say, using the most basic lower jaw and the most basic upper jaw, all with these nice horns on top. Then finally the J one, which is probably my favourite one, using my two favourite jaw pieces, the upper lightning jaw and then the lower like pointy jaw, this one here, as you can see here. Finally, we've got the Heatwave transforming lava dragon, and that one actually, this one actually has a bit of building on the sides of it, as you can see, like so. It's been built up around a bit. And it uses the same headpiece as well, the water dragon, both water dragons and the fire dragon from here. So let's put them all together and conclude. So that was all the Lego Ninjago dragon heads from 2011 all the way to 2023. Comment down below telling me which head your favourite is and whether you prefer moulded or brick built heads. That's all for this video. I'll see you in the next video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Goodbye.